Hey guys, hey, I am back. But we've had some major problems here. I put this thing in here yesterday, and I put the, and I know that's floating in the air, it's over there for a reason. But I lost everything. The whole map, I couldn't open it, and after I installed the police department, I installed it way over here, over by field 22, and then I was going to bring the police department over here, and for some reason, I went ahead and saved and said, you know what, let me go check all the errors, if there's any errors in the log, and I'll see, just go ahead and fix it, catch up, and then come on back and start over, keep going. Well, when I closed out GE, I saved it, closed it out. I wanted to reboot my computer, get a fresh start. Started the game. The game would not load. It just sat there for like 20 minutes just trying to load. Then I said, well, let me go see what's going on. So I brought up GE, and it wouldn't load. It just sat here and just kept saying loading at the bottom left. Well, thank God I always back up my map, but the last time I backed it up was yesterday, right before I went on the live stream. So everything I did yesterday was for absolutely nothing. Nothing was saved. Yeah, I've got this here because I'm going to move it over to there. I'm going to take out the parking lot and all that like I did yesterday. But now my problem is this. Let me show you this issue that I'm having, and maybe somebody can help me with it. Okay, this right here, I am going to bring... Oh, what the heck happened? Where's the logos to the amulets? I thought the amulets looked different than that. Didn't it? Or is that the way it's supposed to look? I don't think so. I don't think that's the way it's supposed to look. Of course, I've been having nothing but issues with this thing. No, that's not the way it's supposed to look. No way. Let me bring it up. Hold on just a minute. Let me... Okay. Amulets. I know this one's gonna be dirty. What the heck happened to the amulets? This has just been a major thing. Now I know I got two here. Put something in the chat so I know who you are, okay? That would be great. Yeah, this has just been a major issue, but that is not, no way is that what the side of the amulet looks like. Damn it, what happened? Let's see if the are these the same? Yeah. What about this one in here? I redid all this. I took it into GE all by itself and had to redo the whole thing. Yeah, that looks right. I had to, and then I just placed the fire trucks in there. I had to take out the letters again. Of course, it's a lot faster when you're just doing it in GE by yourself. With not in the map. But that does not look like the amulets. So let me pull the amulets up. Let me see what this one looks like. I know it's dirty, but yeah, I don't know what happened. I'm looking at it and it says amulets on the side of it, and this one here does not. What the hell happened? Let me see if this one over here is the same way in the sky. Yep, same way. Okay, so I deleted a file or deleted something while I was in GE. Damn it. So let's see, how can I get that back? I think see, did I? I'm just trying to think what I can do now. Here's the bad one. Maps, imports, amulets. Let me see if this is, because I don't think I did anything with this one. Hopefully not. So I can just bring it in and trade it out. Yeah. So I don't know what happened, because this one looks okay, and I didn't. You know, one thing I want to do is get rid of these people inside. Let's see. I think there's. No, I'll keep that. Okay, so I'm gonna. And let me. Just trying to figure out how I want to do it. Maps, imports, and let me just say I'm gonna put a new one, a new folder, and just call it ambulance, because I got rid of the other. Damn it! I got rid of the other folder that said ambulance. So there's that. Go to the top. Okay. So now I can just import all with files. Well, let me copy it. I'm in the background, guys. I'm sorry. I'm working in the background on another i3D file real quick, so I can bring the amulets in. Import all with files. And yeah, this this firehouse has just been a major problem. The firehouse and the police department. And it's like, golly, this thing has been awful. Okay, so let me get out of there. So now what I can do is, okay, I'm back here, is I'm going to import the amulets. Yeah. Guys, if you would, please like the video, and if you're not already subscribed to my channel, subscribe to the channel. Liking that video helps people when they do searches. If enough people like the video, then YouTube says, hey, this might be a pretty good video, so they allow it to show up more in searches. So if somebody's looking for, you know, how to do Giants Editor, or to watch somebody do it, to learn something, you know, it'd be an easy video to find if it's got enough likes. I don't even know how many likes it's got to have. I don't even think GE or YouTube knows that crap. They just, you know how that goes. Okay, so where is the amulets that I just brought in? Is that it right there? Okay, yeah, that's it. Boy, that looks, wait a minute, that looks really, okay. Okay, so now, let me highlight this one. I'm going to highlight this, and I'm going to replace it with the one I just brought in. Okay, I have no idea what happened to the side of that ambulance. let me highlight the one I just imported. Hey Thomas, how you doing, buddy? Man, I appreciate you showing up. Thank you so much, man. And see, another issue I'm having is these vehicles look perfect here, but when you go in game, they're sucked into the concrete. So I'm trying to fix that too. So, hey Tiger, how you doing, buddy? Okay, let's replace it. See, I exported that out of GE, that ambulance. I exported it into the file of the fire station, so all the files came with it. So I don't know why it got rid of the stuff on the side of the ambulance. Now it's back. Come on, let me move. Wow. Okay, that's the way it's supposed to look. Okay. So now I can go down here and get rid of the one that I brought in, because I don't need it anymore. Let me make sure there's nothing in the user attributes for this thing. Okay, good. There's not. So let me delete that. Yeah, but I lost everything. All the work, everything I did yesterday, Tiger. I was on for what, 9-10 hours yesterday? Everything I did. And I'm crybabying, so let me crybaby, okay? Everything I did yesterday was for nothing. I lost all of it. The game wouldn't load, GE wouldn't load the map. I had to go to my backup file, so I had to go all the way back to 10 minutes before I started yesterday's first stream. That was the last time I backed up the map. So here's the issue. Let me go over here to OBS real quick to make sure I can, it's still a game capture. Okay. If anybody can help me here, I'd really appreciate it, because if you'll look here, I've got this thing off the ground. You see it? It's off the ground. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to bring it up further off the ground. No, wrong one. Right here. Nope, that was the other one. But I'm going to bring it up, and go in game, and it's buried in the freaking concrete. And I don't know how to get... I've taken it into GE, taken all the stuff where you could drive it and all that stuff away, because I didn't need that. I just want it as a placeable. And it just, I don't know, all of them are buried in the concrete. Okay, so it's highlighted, so I can go up here. Well, here, let me go down. Let me bring... So I'm going to bring my speed down so I can navigate where I want to without going through the amulets. How in the hell did I get up in the air that far? Wow. Okay. So, I'm going to highlight the amulets again. Okay. Let me move. Okay. Now you see how far I'm off the ground. And I'm going to go further off the ground. I'm going to bring it up to about, let's take it to about there. And I'm going to save. Now you know that looks ridiculous. So let's go in game and see if maybe bringing it up like that, maybe it'll level it on the concrete. And if it does, then I can come back in and critique it. You know, go 2 clicks down, 1 click up, whatever it takes. Okay, I know Tiger and Thomas is here. Who else is here? Give me a comment in the chat. Say something so I know you're here. I'll holler out your name. Welcome you to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. That way, when I do go live in the future, you guys will get some kind of alert, I think. But fire trucks are okay. No, the fire trucks aren't okay either. They're all, but I don't want to do each one of them like that until I figure out how high I have to bring this ambulance. Then I can copy the Y, the translate Y, and copy it to the other ones. But it's the fire trucks and the ambulance. They're all buried in the... Okay, so now I'm going to go over to the game and let me launch it. Let me go over here and switch windows. Now your screen's going to go black for a minute, but it'll come on. Okay. And there's going to be grass in there. I haven't dropped the files in there yet. I'm still working on everything, so I'll do that after I get rid of all the errors and all that in the log, and then I'll start a new game, grab the 2 files I need, drop them in my old save game, and I won't have any grass anymore. I wish the fire trucks were okay, because then I'd just delete the hell out of that damn ambulance and say, we don't have an ambulance on Factory Farm. But it's all 3 of them are doing it. And I just don't understand it. But yeah, the other map that I was working on yesterday, it wouldn't even let me in the game. It just sat, the hourglass just kept sitting there just going back and forth. Okay, so let's go over to Kellogg's because that's the closest place. And let's go with a 3. See, look at that. And it's up in the air in Giants. These are the same way. I don't get it. And it hasn't moved. That's the thing. I brought it way up, as you guys saw, and it still hasn't moved. It's still in that same spot. That just sucks. So I don't get it. I'm just trying to figure out what I can do to make it stay where I want it to. Usually in GE, if I took this rock and put it in the air, when you come back in, just like this thing here, see that building? It's up in the air. So usually when I place something in the air, it goes in the air. I don't know. Well, let's go in here and take a look, because I had to move this. The guy that made this mod, he turned the TV upside down for some reason, so Sony was up at the top and you couldn't read it because it was upside down. So I flipped this TV around. Okay, now good. Okay, that Sony was up top. I don't know why he did it that way, but he did. But I switched that around. So let's go down the. Now I feel like a fireman. So if the ambulance won't work, the fire trucks aren't gonna work. Ah, damn it. I'm just thinking. Okay, so let me get out of here. Okay. Let's see. I'm just trying to think what else I could do. Okay, let's bring it up like that, and then I'm gonna, let me just, last time I did this, it rotate. Let me apply this real quick. Last time I did it, it closed down Giants Editor. Okay, so well, it closed it down, so shit. I don't know why it closed it down, but it did. Let me open Giants Editor back up. I know your screen's gonna go blank. I'm bringing it back up. Yeah, once it loads, it'll stop being black. A regular car. Check the collision. There is no collision on the building. I took everything away. Of course, I didn't see any collision anyway. There was no collision on the building. Not that I saw. Okay, so let me go back down. Open this up. Where would the, Thomas, where would the collision be on the building? And I know what you're saying, so if somebody runs into the building, they can't go just drive through the building. But I don't know where I'd even find that at in here, in this scene graph. But it was doing that before I even messed with it. I mean, before yesterday I went in and looked at it and it was all sunk in. Okay, so let me try this again. I don't know why the freeze transform, why it would make GE close out. I have no idea. But it did it again. Why would it do that? You son of a... You're supposed to be able to use that for a reason. I don't know. Let's see. I know your screen's going to go blank again. Oh, I didn't switch over. I'm sorry. Let me switch over to the right window. Okay. Now the screen should come back. Okay, see, it's floating in the air, so when I go into the game, that's where it should be, in the air. But it is not. So let's try something else. And it can't be the building because the thing is floating in the air. So I'm going to bring it up some more. I don't mind it floating in GE, I just don't want it to float in the game. Okay, so there it is. This building should have no effect on that ambulance because it's not touching it whatsoever. So I'm going to save it and then go back in the game and see. Thomas, I'm reading what you're saying, but I don't understand what you're saying. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but where would I find that? Where would I go and check that at? The collision of the terrain. I think it's the ambulance. I don't think it's the terrain. I'm just waiting for it to save. Okay, so now I'm going to go over here to the game and switch cameras. Okay, I'm back in game. Let me go over here to the Kellogg's. And see, it is still buried. That makes no sense. Because I've got it way up in the air. Son of a gun. Okay, now what? Okay, so let me switch cameras. Go back over. See, that thing's in the air. I mean, it should have, it's the amulets. It's not the, let me see something real quick. Let me put it right here in the road. I didn't realize I had it that high. Okay, now it's in the roadway. I'm going to save it. Let's go back in game and see if that does it. It should be where you shape the area in GE. I didn't shape an area, Thomas. I've never even heard that term, shape the area. All I did was take this and put it, just place it like I do the factories or anything else. But I've never had to shape anything on the map as far as, I mean, the map was already made by Maverick. So I didn't have to say, okay, this is the ground and below that's not the ground. I didn't do any of that. But see, it's like it's, if I put it in there, because this is elevated, this thing with the fire department, but it's like it's sitting on the ground of the map when it's in there, so that's why it's kind of buried. So now let me go in and check the game again. See, it's still buried in the roadway. Okay, so it's the ambulance. And the fire truck and the rescue truck. I don't know. Okay. It's something to do with the settings in the truck, in the ambulance. Because I've got it in the roadway, and it still buries itself. Okay, so let's look at the ambulance. That's the tires. Let me bring up user attributes. Nothing. Okay, so where would I find the collision at? I think I took all that away. Maybe that's the problem. I think I took the collision away. I remember the collision. So that's probably the issue, is the collision. But the collision was in the front. When I clicked on collision, it was in the front, like you could collide into something. And since they weren't going to be driven, nobody was going to drive them, I just took it away. These are the people. Okay, so let me look and see if I can find the original. Of course, I'd have to go back through, take it in the GE and get rid of all the dirt. Let's see. Ambulance. Let me look at this and see if it has the dirt in it. I'm going into another window. Let me change the camera view. There we go. Okay, so yeah, traffic collision trigger is what I took off, because if you'll see here, it's showing in the front. Of course, this isn't the same one I have, I don't think. No, is that the same one? No, this isn't the same one I have. Okay, so that said ambulance on the... Let me think. Oh, that's the Durastar ambulance there, and that's the crew ambulance there. I probably threw that one away. Let me see, ambulance. Let me drag it out of the trash. And let's see. Let me take a look at this one. Get out of this. Okay. Let's see, this still has the collision on it. I think this is the right one. Yeah, this is the one I have. And that's the only thing I did, was take out that collision right there, because it looks like it's in front and they're going to collide into something. And no, since it's just a placeable, I took it away. But I'm sure I took something away I shouldn't have took away. But that's the traffic collision trigger. Okay, so let's do this. I'm gonna bring this. Let me take out the sirens and stuff. I don't want to hear all that. Let me save it, and I'm just gonna bring this in the game and see if this is gonna sink into the concrete before I do anything else with it. Okay, so this was, let me go to Farming Simulator. Yep, that's amulets, mods. No, I don't want to do that. Let me take it in the folder first. Okay, so I'm going to import this into the map. Make sure this is the right, yep, ambulance, and bring it in. And let's see if this one sinks into the ground, because if so, then all I got to do is clean these up again and bring them back in and not mess with the collision on it. Because obviously I took something away from these vehicles that I shouldn't have. But I don't remember taking anything away from that, from the rescue one that's backed up in the garage back there. I didn't do too much with that at all except place it. Okay. So let's just bring it right here. And all these cars around the map, there's no collision in any of those vehicles. They're just the frame of a car. All these ones, let me show you what I'm talking about. If I go down here, downtown area, see all these cars? I just placed them. There's no collision. I mean, if I click on that, I mean, it stays above ground. It doesn't sink into the concrete. And that's all I want these fire trucks to do. But if I go to this, the BMW, front wheel, back wheel, right wheel, left wheel, window. That's it. It doesn't have any kind of collision on it at all. I mean, there's no extra folders in there. It's just the wheels, the BMW itself. No collision whatsoever, but it doesn't sink into the ground. And that's what I thought these were going to do. Just place them and... Okay, where did that ambulance go that I just put here? Damn it. Yeah, take forever just to highlight the goddamn thing. That's good. Now take forever just placing it there. God, I hate GE. I hope this upgrade they're going to do, this 8.0.0.0.0, whatever it is, I hope it's a lot better than this 7.1.0. Okay, let's take a look. And I just want to okay, I'm going to save it. Now see, the collision's there in the front. Okay, as soon as this saves, I'm going to go back in game and see if this one's sunk into the ground, because this is the original, untouched, exactly how it was downloaded. I haven't done anything to this one. Because I go in, if I'm just going to use it as a placeable, there's a lot of files, there's a lot of stuff on here that you don't need. So I usually get rid of it. But I've done that many times. And I've never had this issue before. Okay, I'm starting up the game. Yeah, that one sunk too, so wow. Well, it's not the collision, because this is exactly how the how it comes to in the download. So I guess I can't use it. Oh, is that, it's only for FS17? Damn. Yeah, that figures. Well, I can get rid of that now. Hell, I can get rid of all of them. I guess the only way I can do it is to add the mods to the mod folder, go in the store, buy it, put them where I want to, like Mike was saying yesterday, and then making the amulets and all that part of the default vehicles. I think that's the only way I'm going to be able to do it to where it's above ground. Because I don't know. I really don't know what to do as far as keeping these things above ground. I've never had this issue before. Wow. Okay, let's see. And see, in GE, it is sitting there so perfectly. Damn it. Try it in a new game? Okay, well, let's try that. Let me save. That's a good idea. Hey, Mike. Yeah, I'm having some major problems with these ambulances. They're just sinking into the ground. But yeah, I'm going to start a new game. Hell, that's a good idea. I didn't think about that. As soon as this saves. Oh, howdy, Pat. Howdy, Mike. How are you, buddy? Okay, it should have said. Okay. So let me go over here in game. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot to bring the camera back to GE. Damn it. So sorry. I'm bringing the game up now, though. So it should, it'll come up. That'd be great if a new game would fix the problem. I just have to tell everybody, you know, here's the update. If you want to start a new game, here it is. If not, stay with 2.0, because damn. I sure hope this fixes it, because I don't mind starting over. But I don't understand how a new game would fix that, though. It's still going to be the same ground. See, I'd rather be working on an airplane. Oh, shit. I forgot to disable course play. Damn it. Hold on just a minute. Next time I'll disable it. And see, guys, this is a perfect example. People complain about course play. It gets hung up on number 7, but if you just wait, give it a few minutes or a few seconds, it'll scan 7, go to 8, and then keep going. That'd be nice if this fixed it. I need to be working on the straw. The silo number 2, when you take your tipper over there and try to unload straw out of the silo, it won't load it for some reason. I haven't looked at it yet. I just got a message about it earlier, either yesterday or this morning. Okay, so let's speed up time where it's daylight, and let's run over there. No, I didn't do it. I thought I put it in here, but I guess not. Yeah, all of them are sunk in the ground. But in GE, they are just perfect, Mike. And it's not the building, because, like I said, this is the roadway, and it's still sunk in the ground. Any ideas? Because I'm out of ideas. I have no clue what to do with this thing. Damn, it's been so long since I did the default vehicles. Hell, I forgot how to do them. Let me switch the camera back over here to GE. But I guess that's the only way I'm going to be able to do it, is to put these mods for these emergency vehicles. Here, let me get into... Are you on TeamSpeak, Mike? Let me bring TeamSpeak up. Where's my TeamSpeak? I forgot to bring that up. Hell, Somerset might be in there. I'm going into TeamSpeak now. I'll be in the streaming channel.
Channel switched.
Yeah, I don't know if you're in here or not. I don't know how to see it. But anyway. Let me look at my files real quick for the default. Maybe it'll refresh my memory. I remember doing that because I've got default vehicles in my main folder. Mike.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, man, I'm thinking real hard on it to see what we can do to get it to happen.
Well, I thought because I got rid of that, Thomas had said it could be the collision, and that made sense to me because I deleted the collision, but the collision was showing in the front of the ambulance. And so then I brought one in that I hadn't even touched. I just downloaded and imported it in, and it did the same thing. And it had all the collision and everything on it. Yeah, I remember this. So I would just go as far as vehicles all the way up and just add the ambulance to the default vehicles. I'd much rather be messing with that plane, man.
Oh, I hear you. That's why I'm here to watch you mess with it.
Oh, I was going to. This all should have already been done. This should have just been a placeable, throw it down, put these ambulances and trucks there, go do the second one, bring in the police department, throw it down, copy it, send it over there, put some patrol units around. An hour tops. I should have had it all done. And I've been, what, 2 days on this thing now. And this doesn't serve any purpose at all. I'm about ready just to delete the damn thing. But I really like it. You know, I don't want to delete it. I like this.
Well, you got the fire department stuff there. I mean, you can keep that in even if the ambulance don't work.
Well, none of it's working. And see, if you look, I don't know if you can see, but These are perfect on the ground. They're not sunk here. They're just sunk when you get into the game.
And the fire truck, they were static models, or were they animated?
I don't know what you mean.
When you downloaded the fire trucks, were they intended to be static, or could you? Like,
No. They were intended to be driven.
Okay, that's the thing.
All three of them are intended to be driven around. But I stripped them down and just wanted to use them as a placeable. And see, if I buy them and put them as the default vehicles, when people are working and they're cycling through their vehicles, they're going to have to cycle through the ambulance, the truck, the other fire truck before they can get to the tractor they're looking for. You know, that's just irritating.
Yes, sir. That it is.
But there's no way to delete this from being cycled into, you know, even though they can't drive it. That's why I wanted to place it. I just wanted to place them. Now I can't even take these fire trucks and put them anywhere on the map because they just sink. But there's got to be some kind of setting that... Let me get rid of this camera. Could that do it? The work camera? Somehow it came in here when I brought in the... when I replaced the fire department.
Well, you don't need a camera for it.
No. I don't know. I want it to work because I really like this fire department, and having the ambulance and the fire trucks in front of it would look really, really cool. There's got to be some kind of setting or something I'm not... And when I try to use freeze on it, it closes out GE. Freeze the pane. I go up here to edit, freeze transformation.
Yeah.
And it closes out GE on me. Look at this ambulance. Oh man. How can I get it to work? What can I take off this ambulance that I haven't already taken off to make it just a placeable?
That's a good question. Very good.
Oh, okay. I thought you... I'm sorry. I thought you worked with tractor mods and all that.
Yeah, I have very limited experience with that.
Yeah, I don't even mess with all that stuff. I just... Damn. There's got to be a way. Has to be a way to do it. Let me see. The front and the left. Anything about the tires? I mean, I've got user attributes up. Let me see if there's any kind of settings there. I doubt it. No, there's nothing there. I don't know why I need these cameras. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Any ideas? Mike. So lights, hamlets. I'm just looking through here to see if you see the siren, AC unit, roof. See, I don't need none of that stuff. Let's see. Yeah, for it to be a placeable, I don't need any of the sirens or the AC units or anything.
Well, you want the visual effects of it.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Yeah, it looks nice inside here. I mean, this guy did an awesome job. But it was meant to be driven. Let's see. Tail glass belt, body parts, cabinet knob, interior, lights, media cushion seat. I'm just looking through here to see if there's something about collision. No. Nothing. So why would you think it would sink into the ground? Mike?
No, I'm here. I'm thinking.
Oh. Why do you think it would sink into the ground, though? What's making that do that?
I do not know right now.
Okay.
When you got into the new game, it actually looked like it was deeper into the ground.
Yeah, it did. I even took this thing and put it up in the sky, up here, in the sky, and go in the game and it's still in the ground. It's still sunk. But in GE, it's like 7 feet above the ground. Never seen anything do that before. But there's got to be a way to make this thing where it's not a drivable vehicle, it's just a placeable. Isn't there?
Oh yeah, there has to be a way.
And the only way I know to do it is just strip everything off of it. Except for the lights and the shell of the vehicle. Of course, I don't want to get rid of the steering wheel and all that. The insides look nice. I want to keep it that way. Damn. Okay, I'm going to go over here and let me place this other fire department back where it was. Or where I had it yesterday. Okay, so let me see if I can just grab this. I forgot which transform it was that highlights just the building and left everything behind there. Hold on just a sec. Okay, I'm back.
Okay, got something you might want to try.
Okay.
Okay, click on the main transfer group of the ambulance.
Okay, let me get back over there. Okay. So let me go up. Okay. I'm just waiting for it to highlight now.
Alright.
He's saying, Tiger's saying place it in the ground and then go in game and see then. Okay, it's highlighted.
Okay, click on rigid body, the tab.
Okay. I'm there.
Alright, it's going to say rigid body type.
Yeah, it says dynamic.
Select static.
Static?
Yeah, select static and see what happens.
That's it?
Yeah, it's worth a shot.
Okay, and I'll save and...
Instead of being a dynamic body, it's a static.
Okay. I should have changed the dynamic to 2.5.0, huh?
Oh, you're talking about the density?
Or the density, yeah. It says collision mask 202042, whatever that means. And collision is on. Of course, I don't need it on. That'd be something else if that's all it was. What does the dynamic and static mean?
To me, I believe that static means it's a static model, dynamic is a dynamic model.
Meaning you can drive it?
I don't know.
Okay. Let's see what these other ones are. Density is 0.25. Compound? What is that?
Another good question.
Okay, I'm gonna go in game and see if it'll work.
If that don't work, I mean,
We'll try something else. So that's all I've been doing is trial and error. So mostly error.
There's two ways to learn it: pain and repetition.
Yep.
Right now, it seems like you're going through both.
I just don't want to give up on this fire station. It looks so cool on the map. But it won't look cool if I don't have the fire trucks and the ambulance. I mean, that's what makes the whole thing. So if I can't have those, I might as well just delete the whole building.
Yep.
I don't need the building just sitting there. I wanted it to look real. And it doesn't look real, just an empty building. Let's see. Okay, wish me luck. I'm going over there. Hot damn it. That fixed it. That did it. It is above ground now. I'll be damned. So that one little thing is all it was. Static and dynamic. It's perfect.
Good deal, good deal.
Now guys, while I'm here, you see all this grass? All this grass here. I can get rid of it by just starting a new game. It's in that, I did a tutorial on it, but I don't know how many people's watched it. But you don't have to start a new game just because you have grass in here.
No, you can go over there with a plow and set it to create new fields and drag it over to cement and get rid of all that grass.
You can do what now?
Get a plow and then set it to where you can allow it to create new fields. Drag it over that cement and it will get rid of the grass in your game.
Oh, it will. But I've got a way you can do it just by, you start a new game, and you go into you save it, you go out, you go into that saved game file. You know, let's say it's saved game number 4, you just started. So you go into the game, you save it, you get out. And then you just go to your saved game 4, if that's the one you just created, and you go in there and get the fruit density GDM and copy that over to your old game, say save game number 1, and put it in the file, and all the grass is gone.
But does that affect your crops that you already got planted?
No, it will, but the only thing it will do, if you have like a grass field, because you started a new game and it wasn't a grass field at the time because you bought it and made it a grass field, when you go back in the game there might be some wheat on your grass field, so you just harvest the wheat off and that's it, and it's still a grass field.
Okay, I've never done it that way. I've always heard that it's going to reset my fields.
Here, I can show you. Can you see my video?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me go over here and change. I'm going to change what. Here, let me bring up a folder real quick. Hold on. And I'll show you what I'm talking about real quick. Okay, so now I can go over here. I think it's number 2. See when to capture. There it is. Okay, give it about 10 seconds and it'll catch up with me.
Don't forget to do those fire depts also.
Oh, I am. Okay, now you can see my my folder. So let me. I'm gonna make it full screen. And what you'll do is, let's say this. I'm waiting for the video to catch up.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, let's say save game number 3 was your new game, or let's say 2 because 3 there's nothing in there. You'd come in here on a you just start a game, go in there. All you're wanting to do is save it and get out, because then it will create a folder of save game 2, and you just get this cultivator density GDM and this fruit density GDM, and just copy them. You can right click and copy, or you can use Control C. And let's say game number 1's the game you've got 260 hours of play on. You just go into this folder and paste them right over here, and it'll ask you, do you want to replace? And you say yes. You close the folder, start your game, and all the grass is gone.
Okay, alright, cool.
So let me switch back to the right one. Guys, Mike has saved us. That is excellent. I thought huh?
I said it was pure luck.
Well, that makes sense because of the density, or what is it? Static? Not static and
Dynamic.
Dynamic. Dynamic means you can drive it around. Static means it's a placeable. So that's how I turn something into a placeable. Okay, see, this is dynamic. I'm going to change it to static. What's kinematic?
If I had to guess, maybe a bird model or something. I don't know. I really don't know.
Wow. Yeah, this is great. That was an easy fix, but I would have never even thought about going into ridge body. I've never been in there before. So I learned something. So if something's not working, I'll just go in, start clicking these tabs, making changes. Okay, so that fixes that. So now I can continue on in the sky and get this. Let's see which. Let me close all this out. Because on this one I don't want all the landscaping and all that stuff around it. I just want to get rid of it all. Okay, that looks like that would do it. Let me see what's going to be left behind. Okay, that's about right. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Guys, I appreciate y'all hanging around. I know all that was real boring. Tiger, we got it, buddy. No, we didn't. Mike did. We didn't do shit. Mike did it all. Mike's a genius. Or genius, I'm sorry. Genius.
No, you had it right the first time.
Okay. So now, let me take this thing over. Because I want to keep the tank and all that stuff. Now yesterday, guys, these tanks, I was saying you could put fuel in them. I've made them just for show. You can't put any fuel in them, nothing. It's just to make it look good. Because I want to get rid of all the triggers and all that stuff. It builds up so much space in the file folder that when I zip it all up, you're going to have a massive zip file. Okay, so let's bring it right back over here. Place it there. Alrighty. We're good to go. Thanks to Mike. Mike, I am so interested in that airplane. But I tell you what I do hate more than anything about doing in GE, and that's those, what do they call it, stems? No. For the train?
Yeah, the splines.
Splines. I hate doing those damn things. Now, am I going to have to do a spline back and forth across the field too?
Oh, yes, sir. That is correct.
Oh, shit.
And when I look at it, I said, oh, wow.
That's okay.
With this.
Yeah, but once it's done, it is done, and you got it.
Yep. But then massive fields you got. Woo.
Oh, yeah.
And at the splines, you see them in the air, and they like going up and down, you know, kind of
oh,
like a
hell.
coaster.
Oh, there is a back door here, so I got to bring it forward a little bit. I remember that from yesterday. Okay, so now let me get down here and put it on the ground. Let me slow down. I'm moving my navigation speed, guys. You can see it down at the bottom right. I don't know if you guys can see it or not.
Oh, yeah, we can see it.
Okay. I usually do it around 8. Just make sure I didn't make any of the floors disappear. Okay, that looks good. Let's look in here. Good. Okay. I think I'm this way too far. What is that? Oh, that's the ambulance. No, what is that right there? Oh, that's the tanks. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to go back and make these all spleen because I didn't copy it from that other one. Man, that was a great find, man. I thought it was done. There's just no way I'm gonna be able to use them.
I knew there was a way. Just had to find it.
Yeah, I wasn't ready to give up yet, but I was pretty discouraged. God, can you believe that? All that hassle over just putting a drop down and clicking static. God, so simple.
Yeah, sometimes that's the way it is. I'll be right back.
Okay, buddy. Okay, now they're all static again. Okay, let me see if I can bring this back a little bit more, because there's a back door back here. I just didn't want to cover it up. Not that you can get in there, but it looked kind of funny. Now I got to do all this over again. I had it all done yesterday. Okay, so let me grab this fuel tank. Okay. Okay, let's flip this thing around. Find out where it went to. Where'd it go? Oh, it's inside the building. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Hey Paul, how you doing, buddy? Man, everything we did yesterday, everything got wiped out. The game wouldn't load. GE wouldn't load the map again after I closed it out. So I had to go to my backup map and start over. So I'm doing everything over again. I'm just debating whether I even need that. I don't need it, but I think it looks cool there, though. Okay. So now let me get this. Now I'm just doing little stuff now. We finally fixed the, and when I say we didn't do it, Mike did it. We fixed the, all these fire engines and amulets was sinking into the ground when you go in game. And Mike figured out what was causing it, so we were able to fix it. Is there another one of these, or do I have to duplicate? Yeah, there's not. Here, let me save real quick. I hadn't saved in a little while. Yep, everything I did yesterday, man. That whole, I think I did, what, 3 or 4 live streams all day long. Because what I did is, before I started the first live stream, I backed up my map. I always back them up. So I always have 2 backups, one recent and one, like the one I did the day before. I dropped that in a folder, and then I make another backup on my desktop. So I did a backup, and then I started the live streaming yesterday. And since I didn't go into Mod Desk, I didn't mess with any of the files as far as Mod Desk or any of the Map 01 files. I didn't mess with any of that. So I didn't back it up again in the middle of the day like I would if I'm messing with files. All I was doing was the fire department and the police department. And I think it's something to do with that police department. It did something. I thought I duplicated that. Oh shit, please tell me that I didn't just duplicate the whole fire department again.
I'm back.
Hey, back. Paul says Mike is the man.
Yeah, he's alright.
Okay, so now I can slide this over. Going into that building. Okay, which one was that? Z. But yeah, that airplane, that may not even be worth it messing with. You know how many fields are? I think there's 22 fields on this map. Well, number 22 is a grass field, so I wouldn't have to worry about that one.
Unless someone decides they want to go and plow it up and put rock on it.
What was it? Here, let me turn you up in TeamSpeak real quick. He told me how to do that. I right-click on your name, right?
Yes, sir.
And then what? Change volume. That's it. Bring you up to 6. There you go. Now say something. Something.
I was saying if someone wanted to turn that field into a regular field, then they might want the crop duster there.
Yeah, like number 22.
Yep.
Oh, look at this. Since I flipped this thing around, now this is red instead of maroon. So I gotta, let me see what's on the other side of this. I know that I may have to, I'm gonna have to do this over. Make this red. Yeah, see, it's all red now, not maroon, because it's facing this way. So I'm gonna have to change that out. See, on the side it's maroon. Huh, that's crazy. Okay, so let's move the ambulance. Where's it at? I think it was, there it is. And I'm going to move these ambulance, or the fire trucks, around a little different way. I don't want them both to be the same. But that, I mean, with the, could I not just import his spleens and just edit his spleens so I wouldn't have to start from scratch on each field?
I would definitely do that.
You know, I mean, I'd have his spleen. I can cut it in the middle and or delete it till I want to start. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I just extend his, because he's already got him going back and forth. All I gotta do is stretch him out on each end, right? Or can I do that? Can
I've never worked with spleens before. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I have. I had to move the train on this map, and I had to do that whole west side in spleens coming around to the top over by KFC. And that was very time consuming, but I mean, once it was done, so I didn't but I can take, because the spleens has the red dots and the blue dots, and I can take that blue dot and I think I can grab it and drag it and stretch it out, because there don't need to be so many breaks in between. But if I export it, the spleens are going to come with it, aren't they? It would seem like they would.
Yeah, they should. It's all there.
And
the same transport group.
And that's in the caucus?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Actually, when you load up map, you're right there by.
Really?
Yep.
But now, I wonder what he has to do in the mod desk to make it to where I can go over there and pay the guy to crop dust a field. That's all. That's going to be above my head, I think, unless I can just find it in his mod desk, copy it, and paste it over.
Then again, that information might be set up in the script.
Yeah, it could be. When you import it. Now see, I forgot about these doors. We don't need these triggers on these doors. Let me get rid of these triggers. Just taking up unnecessary space. But actually, this whole setup is set up to, they're actually placeables. So you could take and bring it on your map, place them like you would, you know, a regular placeable, and you can use this fire station. It looks like it produced beer, and it looked like it produced hamburgers. because that's what the files were, the textures and all inside the folders. I got rid of all that, but there was a plate of hamburgers. And then you could store fuel here. Okay, what is this? Paul, you're talking about the airplane? Oh, I'm doing the airplane, man. I just can't get it out of my head now. I just think that would just be so cool. I wish I could say I'm doing it for you guys, but I just think it'd be cool on my map when I'm playing. Oh, son of a bitch. Look at that. See the lights? They're white. Are they white over here? Damn it. I didn't think I deleted all that. Did I? Yep, they're all white. God damn it! One problem after another. Damn it. How in the hell did those turn white? Damn it! Now I gotta fix it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Let's see, what is this? I forgot where I put it. Nope, not there. Okay, let me go over here to my desktop and look, find out where this fire department files. Nope, not there. Let me look on this one here and see what it looks like. Yeah, everything's white on it. Okay, so what did I throw it away? Let's see, add-ons, amulets. Okay, so let me go to my downloads.
34.
Huh?
I said Station House 34. What's the other one?
It's going to be, the other one's 34. This one's going to be 65.
Oh, okay.
I just hadn't gotten that far yet. I'm sorry, guys, I'm in the background looking for the original fire department so I can bring it in and get those lights. Let's see, maybe... sort by looks like I'm gonna have to go find it and re-download it because I can't find it. Oh, these are downloads. Let me did I throw it away? I don't know why I would throw it away. Let me see if that'll do it. That might be it. Let me bring this up real quick. Yep, Andy. And then I can export the spotlights into my folder and use them. Yep, these are good. I don't know what happened to the original ones, but okay, so export selected. Simulator mods, Factory Farm maps. I know this is boring right now. I'm just trying to fix a problem, guys. My if you'll look at my little lights above the Sally Port doors, they're white, meaning the texture's gone. Huh?
I said, I feel your pain.
Oh, it's so irritating. Okay, so now I'm back on this map, and I'm gonna import the lights and replace them. See, stuff that you find wrong on a map, guys, you can't just say, okay, let me finish what I'm doing and I'll get to that, because you will forget it. And I'll zip this map up and load it and post it, and people will be saying, hey, the lights are white. And then I'll be sitting here thinking, damn, I meant to do that. So I've learned real quick, if you find a problem, you fix it right now. Drop everything and fix it. Of course, I mean, each person does it their own way. I've just learned I'll forget.
Yeah, if I don't write it down, I'll forget it.
And I forget to write it down. That's how bad my memory. Oh my God. Look at my amulets again. The amulets just did the same damn thing. I gotta replace the amulets now too. See the side of the amulets? It doesn't have the logo and it doesn't say amulets on the side now. Damn, damn, damn. Okay, so now I'm just wondering where is that in here? Okay, there it is. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why. I was going to delete it and put it where I wanted it, but I didn't need to delete it. Well, let me put it right here. Okay, we're fixing to fix the problem with these little spotlights. They were black, with the lights on them, and now they turn white. That means the texture's gone. Yeah, the things you start, Paul. The damn airplane was your idea too. And I think this freaking fire department and the police department was your fault too. You're the one that came up with these ideas. In the future, I'm not asking your opinion anymore. Keep your ideas to yourself. That's it. 2 strikes, you're out. Because this is not baseball. Okay, so let's go here to the first light. Just post on Facebook. Damn, I meant to fix that and refer them to answer 1. That's what I should have done. But then that's when I first started releasing. That's why you had version 1.2 and then 1.4 and then 1.6, because I knew about a lot of it and I'd forget to do it. Be like, shit, I released that damn thing and I knew that was wrong. Okay, there's the first one. That one. Let's go to the bottom, get the good one. Hell, I probably could have left those spotlights white and nobody would have noticed.
I wouldn't have. I just thought it odd.
It would have bugged the hell out of me every time I went by it. I'd have had to come in here and fix it. Yeah, that would be odd. Why is the damn lights white? Why don't they work? Because they ain't gonna work if the way they are. There's no texture, no lights, no nothing to it. Okay, white. Okay, it is. Now it's black again. So now I can go to the second one.
Black lights? What kind of fire department you got going on here?
Well, no, it's the cover's black, like steel, kind of a black steel. The lights are still inside of it. It's like a spotlight mounted to the side of the building.
And that's your final answer?
That's my final answer. Well, I'd like to phone a friend if you don't mind. I still have one of those left, don't I?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You realize that your there will be version. You realize that you there will be version 10.2 because the way. Yeah, I don't like FS17 either, Paul. I mean, it kind of, you go in there and you've got your farm, but it looks like somebody picked you up off the street because you were homeless, and they drove you out to this abandoned farm and dropped you off. That's what that farm looks like. It looks like a piece of junk. I just can't believe they did that. They had 2 years to come up with something better and they couldn't do it. I'm just disappointed. I don't like the way the farm looks. They harvest the fields, they take the weed off the fields, and it looks cartoonish on the ground. It doesn't even look real. Of course, I'm watching this in a video. I haven't actually installed the game, and I don't have it. But very disappointed in the way it all went down. They've been hyping this thing up for months about John Deere and all this other stuff. Of course, again, guys, this is just my opinion. I'm just one gamer like the rest of you. Some people love it, some people hate it, some people don't care. So I'm just giving you my opinion.
right now to replace the vanilla textures. I do not like the farmhouse because you only get one farmhouse to choose from, and you can have $10 million in your wallet, and you got this run-down farmhouse.
Right.
Now, the South American map has a very nice farmhouse.
They did that on purpose.
And I've already turned that into a placeable, so I can place it on Ravenport and the other map. Because I want my house to represent my statue.
Right.
And as far as equipment goes, I've done amped up my equipment for that.
Oh, I'm sure. So would I have. I'd have went in there and opened it up and changed the speed and everything.
Yeah, I took the ideal harvester, ramped up the horsepower on it, and made the capacity a lot larger. And then I took two headers and made them a little bit faster. Not a whole lot faster, but a little bit faster.
I've seen Brad M74, and guys, if you're not subscribed to, I don't know him, I've never spoke to him, I just like his videos. Brad M74, I think is his name. Let me see, I think it's on my YouTube here. No, it's Brad M73. Go subscribe to his channel, because he puts out some really good videos on this FS19, and he's been doing it a while. And I've watched 2 videos of his, because Somerset just gave me his name about a week ago, and I didn't care for the game. Now when they went from FS15 to 17, Mike, oh, I was so excited. It was just great. So much better than 15.
15, so I really don't have nothing to compare to on this release versus the 17 release.
Yeah, I've been playing it since FS13. And when they came out from 15 to 17, major improvements. The graphics, everything was better. But this one,
a lot of people is disappointed. It's kind of like Nick the Hick and his crew, when they talked about how disappointed they were in 19. I told them, man, I got to remember that we're used to all these super hopped up mods and everything, and we're used to that, and now we're going back to straight vanilla, the way the game was intended. So you kind of have to give it a little bit of time, a little bit of a chance.
Well, I'm not even talking about the mods and stuff. I'm just talking about the way I'm just talking about the way the farm looks, the way the graphics are on the field when you plow a field. When that wheat.
I mean, they had people there that can do that, but they did not do it. You get I think it's 8 angles on the cloud texture, and it should be 32.
Yeah, it looks fake.
It was all complaining about things, and it was all mod related. The farmhouse, it stinks. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, and they did that on purpose. I mean, because South America is the one that made the map, that made the game. So they made theirs nice and made the United States look like shit.
But you cannot go upstairs in the South American farmhouse.
Why is this thing crooked? I don't know why that was crooked and why it's off the... Here, let me slow down a little bit. I don't know why that one... I haven't messed with these. I guess the other one's like that too. This looks like it's buried. This just came on the building. The guy that made this building did it like this. I don't know why he would do that. They're kind of sunk inside the building, and the other one was stuck way out and then crooked. It's amazing what you find when you start tinkering with stuff.
Oh yeah. I'd have to rotate your Z-axis.
Wow, that was stuck in there bad. Okay, right there. Oh, this takes so long to... Here we go. When you click on something, it's like... it just drags before it finally highlights it.
I'm just waiting on them company to come out and do strips for the factories.
Yeah, because then I'll convert this map over. That's why I don't mind doing what I'm doing now, because eventually they're going to fix FS17, hopefully. It just seems like with all the money they spent on the advertising and all that, they could have sunk that money into the game and made it 10 times better.
Then who would get a raise? I mean, come on, they need the raises.
Yeah. I mean, make the farms nice, no matter which map you pick. Make it really nice, or make it shitty, and then you can upgrade your farm as you go along, if that's what you want to do. You could build a bigger house. You could, you know,
exactly.
That would be great. Start off with a piece of junk. I don't mind that, but then let me be able to doze it over, take a bulldozer across it, wipe it out, and put in a different house there. Go in the store and you buy the house for, I don't care, $550,000 home or something.
Exactly. Have multiple choices. Now that crooked too.
Okay, so this rotate is still, this one here's crooked too. Okay, so let me go ahead and load it and change it while I got it here. See, I wasn't planning on doing this at all. I was planning on moving the plants around and I'd be done. It's always something. Always something comes up. I can't tell you how many times I've posted on Facebook, hey, I'll be releasing this map hopefully this weekend, and then shit like this happens and just holds me back, or the map won't open and I gotta start all over, or, you know, something always happens. I still don't know what's wrong with that other map, why it won't open. The game won't open and the map won't open in GE. And I didn't mess with the mod desk file. I didn't mess with the i3D file. All I did was add the fire station and the police station, and that was it. Come on, let me move. There we go. Okay. Is that it? Okay, good. I do not know what happened to these lights. Oh, you have the game, Paul? Yeah, you have it, and you agree with me 100%. I didn't know that the other map for the other country was a beautiful farm, but that makes sense why they would do that. And guys, UK only makes up 29% of the revenue for Farming Simulator. The United States makes up 62% of the revenue. Seemed like they would at least split it 50-50, you know, make both farms beautiful. Of course, now those statistics are for FS17. I don't know about FS19. Come on. Yeah, I didn't want to move that far. But yeah, Mike, I'm not even, when I look at FS19, I'm not even thinking about the mods. Because you know when the game comes out, there's not going to be very many mods and maps and all that stuff. So, just the generic game is what I'm talking about. I just wish it was better.
Yeah, as I told Nick, they had a deadline to meet. I think they were falling behind, so they had to rush it and take some things out.
Seemed like 2 years would have been plenty of time.
Yeah.
I mean, look at all the time they spent on the ads.
But you look like what they call it, the name of that place, I always say it wrong. That's Suda. That's the people who make Fallout and the Elder Scrolls. What was it, Skyrim? That was a 5-year project.
Oh, wow. I would have rather waited another year and it'd be awesome than to rush it.
Then they would throw all the numbers off in over 10, 15, 17, 10, 20.
Well, yeah, that's true. But see, this is 2018. They could have released 2019 next year.
Yeah, you're right.
In October, when it's 2019.
You're absolutely right.
They don't give a shit if I'm right or not. But again,
they have the same mentality. The stuff they mess up on, they know the modders will go in and fix it.
Yeah, that's what it is. But again, I haven't downloaded the game. I haven't went into the game and played with it. I don't own it. I haven't bought it yet. So I'm only going by the videos that I've seen. And with all those teaser trailers they kept coming out with about, you know, what equipment is this? And I'm thinking, God, I hope it's John Deere. Wouldn't that be great if they added John Deere? And when I found out they did, I was so excited about it. I was like, God, I can't wait till November gets here. Now it's here and I could care less. Wow. That's okay. They'll fix it. Either that or modders will.
They've already put out one patch.
Yeah, they'll come out with some patches, the modders will, about the ground, make the ground more realistic, and I'm sure.
They got a whole lot of mods for the Factory files on all the fruits.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, sure.
And what does it do to the fruits?
It gives them a better texture file. They look better. But you have to download them and install them as a mod.
Now see, why couldn't they have just done that when they made the game?
And the real thing about it is coming off of their website, and they're the author of it.
Wow. I mean, they should have installed that in the game itself, like seasons.
Yeah, I agree.
Why wouldn't they have installed seasons in this game? Seasons.
Yeah, they actually hired the head developer of Seasons.
Yeah.
And then they put him on missions.
I mean, but the seasons, sure, in the settings, make it to where you can turn it off or on, because not everybody wants to play in seasons.
I agree.
But it would have been a checkbox that you just go and check or uncheck, and you play seasons. It's inside the game itself, which would make it run a lot better. It'd be a lot more realistic, or they would have made it more realistic. But when I heard they hired the guy that created Seasons, I'm like, oh, hell yeah, they're putting Seasons in this game. And then they didn't.
Well, they put him on missions, which are now contracts.
Yeah.
And I like how they work. Actually, I prefer it this way than 17s.
Yeah. I never worked the missions anyway. I never messed with that stuff. I just, cut down lumber, took it to the board factory, made the money that way.
And the contracts, you can accept all the contracts you want. You can do them pretty much any time you want. You can go start on it, leave it, then come back the next day and finish it up. You can even hire a helper to do it for you.
Yeah, I remember seeing that in one of the tutorial videos about FS19. Let's see. Yep. Is this one messed up like the other one was? Yep. Yeah, I'll just stay with FS17 for. Of course, I hadn't planned on doing anything until they came out with the script where I could convert this map over. So, I'm not losing nothing. Okay, one more. I think this one was sunk in there too, in the wall.
Hoppers.
Yeah, I like the tippers that are in there. I saw the tippers. You guys were on the field with them.
You can do products in the Load King or the Wilson Base Center.
Yeah. Of course, I'd take that map and wipe out that farm and put nice buildings there. Make the farm really nice. I could just delete the farm, all the buildings that's on the farm, and replace them with buildings that I wanted.
I think you can sell pretty much all of them on the farm.
The house and everything?
Yes, sir.
So you are able to go in and buy another house?
Zippin's the same exact house you just sold.
Oh. Well, then modders are going to come up with different farmhouses then.
Yes, sir.
That you can actually put in there as a mod and go in the store and buy it. Okay. Wow. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you, sir. Okay, I'm going to save it. That was a lot of work to lose in case GE just happens to close up on me. Oh, I can't wait till I get busy on that airplane. How many? Do you know how many fields Gift of the Caucus has?
I think I seen it's either 24 or 25.
Yeah, because this one has 22. So he's done most of the work for me with those spleens.
Yes, sir.
So I can just stretch them out and use them. Of course, I'm going to have to add a lot to it because his fields are nowhere the size of these fields.
Yeah, you are.
That's okay, because once I get done, let me see. Okay. Once I get done, it's done. And then people can just, let's see, where would I put the, here's where I was thinking about putting the airport to go and hire the guy. Oh, I need a runway, don't I?
It comes with a runway.
I know, but I'm going to have some place to put that runway on this map.
No, the runway ain't that long.
Oh, it's not? Okay. Alright, good. I'll figure out where I'm going to put it once I got it. Okay, now let's fix this ambulance. Yeah, that's gonna be a major project putting that airplane on here. Guys, you really don't want me to go live on live stream with putting that airplane on here. Not really, because I'm dealing with, I call them spleens. What do you call them?
Spline.
Spline? I just say a spleen, like, you know, when you break your freaking leg. Because that's what it feels like. And it's just repeat. It's just dragging lines from one blue dot to the next blue dot, and then getting it done with a field, and then going in game and testing it and making it go to that field, and then going back and doing the next field. And oh yeah, Paul, it's well worth it. Absolutely. I didn't think about that. I think, Paul, you were the one that gave me that idea. Either you or Tiger, or there was somebody else that was on here yesterday that was talking. But yeah, once somebody said the crop duster, I'm like, oh hell yeah, I remember that. I just couldn't remember what map it was on. Okay, let's see if I fix this. Yeah, now that's the way it's supposed to look. Okay. Is this thing sunk in? I kept looking back here. It looked like it was... Okay, it's not. Okay, now I want to do what I did yesterday and get these and move them out of the pathway. Yeah, just any old time there, GE. You want to highlight that so I can move it. See, where do I want to put it? Where did I have it yesterday? Okay, let me slow down. I think I moved it right here. Or did I have one in front of each window? Yeah, I think I did. That's what I had. Make sure it's not coming through the window. Yeah, Paul, I thought it was you. Man, what a great idea. A gold mine? No, I don't want to do all that. First, this is a flat map. I don't have anywhere to put a mine. I'd have to get the ground and build it up, and no, I don't want a gold mine. Okay. Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. Does these work? Oh wow, they do. They do reflect. Oh look, he's looking down a road that's not there. Let me see. Nope, not there. Okay, which one is this? Hell, I've never even done the gold challenge on these maps. Run around looking for those gold nuggets. You know, that reminded me, I meant to take it off this map. I was going to go in there and just delete it, because that's just extra memory I don't need on the file. But I haven't done it yet, thinking, well, maybe I haven't done it because people are running around looking for the gold nuggets, and they don't want me to delete it. But I have never once. I'll run into a gold nugget and pick it up, but I don't go look for it, because that's a cheap way to make $1 million. It's like I'm cheating, running around looking for nuggets, and I'm going to get $1 million. That's not a farmer. That's a scavenger hunter. Come on, why does it take so long to highlight this damn plant? It's a plant. Is that steering wheel white? Damn it. Yes, it is. Son of a bitch. I don't know. Okay, I'll leave that one there. These, okay, I thought for a minute everything turned white on me. Let's make sure everything's not losing its color, because I'm losing stuff out front. It's all turning white. Okay, so now I'm going to go over here and look at the steering wheel of the other truck. What about this one? Is this one turning white? Nope, it's black. Good. Oh man, those windows are dirty. I didn't notice that. Let me see if I can fix that. Oh shit, it's not gonna highlight it, it's gonna... Oh, they're not dirty on the inside, look. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let me highlight the damn mirror, not the lights. Ian, how you doing, buddy? It's not gonna let me highlight it, and I don't know where in this file it is. If there's a light within, you know, 100 yards of this freaking thing, it'll highlight the light and not what I'm trying to click on. These are dirty. Anyway, let me go get the steering wheel. I hope it's not the same way on this one. Probably is. Son of a bitch. What happened to all this? I thought there was stuff in there. Okay, so now I've got to go get the steering wheel. Damn. Let's see, what is it? Are you fucking kidding me? I can't highlight the... I don't know how this lost its texture. Okay. Okay, that's not it. I'm looking for the steering wheel in all these files because it won't let me click on it. It keeps going to a light. Good to know, Ian. Just having some issues. That car detail. door handle, fender, handle, logo, interior main. Would that highlight everything or something? Nope. Oh, here we go. So it's in a transform all by itself. Okay. So, and this is the velocity, I think. Yeah, velocity. So let me go over here and pull that up. Let's see, velocity. Let's see, downloads. Okay, I'm bringing that velocity up so I can get that steering wheel and export it so I can use it. Just make sure it's there. Yeah, I could have swore that steering wheel was black. Let's see, rear. Velocity, and then go down and get the steering wheel. Well, I'm not seeing the steering wheel. Is this the right one? I don't think this is the right one. No. This is the wrong one. I thought that was it though. The velocity. Pierce velocity. No, Pierce rescue. Okay, so let me go into backup. Go to maps, imports, and see that was yes, Pierce rescue. I'm in the background looking, guys. Let's see, what was that one called? Hold on. It is called well, it doesn't matter what it's called here. It's usually, that just says velocity. That doesn't tell me nothing. Should be in my downloads. There it is. Okay, so let me extract this one. Hopefully this is it. Yep, this is the right truck, I think, isn't it? No, that's still that god. Oh, that's not the right one. Is it Pierce Rescue? I'm just looking for the right mod so I can get the damn steering wheel. Let's see if it's Pierce Rescue. No. Is this the same one? Okay, is it? God. Okay, that's not it. Okay, so I've got a Pierce Rescue and a Pierce Velocity, and they're both the same damn thing. It makes no sense. Nope, that's not it either. I'm in the background, guys, just doing some other stuff. So why would it be two different? I got Pierce Rescue, Pierce Velocity. I thought the Pierce Velocity was the one I needed. That makes no sense. And I know it's in my downloads because I haven't deleted anything from my download file. Okay. Man, I don't know, Jonathan. I know I don't like FS19, but I've only seen it on videos while people are playing it. Ask Paul, he's got it. I'm still looking, guys. All this over a freaking steering wheel. Wow, it's like the file does not exist or something. Oh my God. Let me go over here and see if I can re-download it somewhere. I forgot where I got it now. Let's see. Oh yeah, under release, that's right. And somebody told me, yeah, Pierce velocity. That's it. But, wow. I have no idea why my Pierce velocity is not the same as... Okay. Okay, Pierce velocity 2 is what it... downloads. What? Well, this is not Pierce velocity, because this is what I'm looking for, and I keep getting that thing over there. So where did I get this from? Same place. I know I got it at the same place, but that's not it. Let's see, which one was it? Oh, it was Seagrave. That's what it was. Seagrave. Okay, I have Seagrave. Okay, Seagrave. There it is, Seagrave engine. Let me extract that one. And that should be it. I think I found it, guys. Yep, that's it. Okay, so now let me get the oh hell, the steering wheel's white on this one too. Okay, is mine chrome in the center? It may supposed to be that way. Let me click over here so I can see. I'm thinking, guys, that that steering wheel is supposed to be that way. Is it chrome? Yeah, it's chrome. Yep, the steering wheel's supposed to be that color. Okay. All that shit for nothing. Just, let me see if this one... See, this one has all the buttons and stuff. I wonder what happened to mine. Does mine have all those buttons on it? You know, see, all the buttons are gone. So let me get these buttons real quick. Well, that's easier said than done. Highlighting the freaking lights again. Okay, so let's go with engine. Okay, does mine have the aluminum? Yeah, I've got the aluminum. It's just the buttons that aren't there. Okay. It looks like everything's gone from this thing. Wow. I know I took the guys out of here, but I didn't think I stripped it down like this. Okay. Oh well, it's just for show anyway, just to be parked there. You don't have to have those buttons. I just want it for show. I was just concerned about that white steering wheel, but I just downloaded the new one, and it also has a white steering wheel, so I guess that's right. Okay, so let's go back over here. I need to place these lights like I did yesterday already. And I need to get rid of all these. I don't think I used those at all anywhere. Did I? No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, I didn't use these. So let's delete all these. Okay, so close these up. Okay, there's this one. Should be able to just go right down to all the 2s. Before I do that, let me save, just in case. Yes, definitely, Ian, talking about FS17 has definitely got mixed reviews. And I'm not even entitled to my opinion right now because I don't even own the game. I haven't went in there and looked at it on my computer as a game. I've just seen videos on it. And what I've seen, I don't like at all. So, but again, you know, unless you buy the game and install it, I don't have a right to my opinion, really. The guys that's bought the game and invested in it and looked at it, they know more than I do, so. Okay, finally, it finally highlighted that plant. Let me see if I can get all these 02s highlighted and delete them all. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 of them. I don't know what this thing is doing. I haven't deleted anything yet. I just highlighted the... Really? Holy shit. Okay. So let's... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So hopefully it'll do it this time. I highlighted 4 of them and it just went to 1. You gotta forgive me, guys. I talk to GE all day long. You know, when I'm on here messing with it, we have a conversation that goes one way. I'm always complaining to GE. Oh, absolutely, Jonathan. But I say that I'm willing to convert the map over, no problem. But I have to wait on GE to come out with the script so I can convert it over. I need that script. And then I can go in, and then it's going to each factory and converting each factory one at a time, each case of everything. I mean, it's like doing the map all over again, basically. Of course, it'll be a lot faster because I don't have to place it and all that. It's already placed. I just have to... I do have to replace, but I can use replace in here rather than importing it, putting it where I want it, adjusting it, adding the pallets to the... I don't have to do all that. But it is going to, one at a time, the silos, everything, and converting everything over. But you got to have the script from FS17 first. I would not continue working on this. What is that? What the hell is that? You know what? That's a light. Where does it go? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Stop it. Talking to my dog, guys. Wasn't talking to Mike. Oh, you're still here?
Oh, yeah.
See, that is a light. Look at that light. But where does it go? Was there 4 of them across here? No, there was only 3. 1 for each door.
It looked like one that went up the other door about that right there.
Yeah, it looks like this one. But I got all 3 of them. Okay, well, I'm glad I saw that and somebody didn't have to message me on Facebook saying, did you know there's a light floating on the corner? Oh, you know what? That's the light I used to replace the other lights with. That's right. I just never went back and deleted it. Okay, now I can delete it. But yes, I have all the plans in the world to convert this map. I'd love to see it with the... I don't like the way the fields look after you harvest it, but a modder is going to come up with something to make those fields look real, I'm sure, as Giant should have done. But since they didn't do it, but I can't wait to see what this map's going to look like once I get it converted over with all the extra graphics on it. I think it's going to look really, really nice. Okay, now we're going to mess with these freaking lights. I wouldn't mess with these, but I like them. I think they'll look cool going down the side of the fire department. As you guys know, I've already done this yesterday, but I went into GE today and it would not... Well, I did a lot of changes because when I just put my computer to sleep, so when I woke my computer up, it was still on GE, and I made so many changes. And then I said, okay, I forgot to back up my map today, and I always go in game and make sure the game's going to load and everything's okay before I back up the map. And when I did that, the game wouldn't load. So then I closed out everything, restarted my computer, and said, okay, well, maybe that'll fix whatever was wrong. And then I couldn't get GE to launch the map again. So, you know what? I'm going to have these things, I want them down like that, in the ground a little bit better. So that's 29. Okay, I can remember that, 029.
Yeah, y'all have a good one. I'm going to go ahead and head on out.
Yeah, I'm fixing to get off of here too. My bestest friend's about to come home. Hey buddy, I appreciate the help on these on the amulets and the fire trucks. Without you, I'd have had to delete them.
Anytime, baby.
So I really, really appreciate you, buddy. And hey, I'm gonna get with you when I start on this airplane.
I'll be out of town.
Whatever day that is, I'm out of town. It doesn't matter.
Oh, but that's cool. Yeah, we can work together on it.
I appreciate it, buddy.
All right. Good night, folks.
Good night, buddy. Okay, Z. So let me grab Z. So 0.029.
User disconnected from your channel.
Let's grab this one. I should have just went right down the line here instead of going out here clicking them, because it's not going to click the whole transform. It's going to go in there to the point light. Yeah, I think it will be too, Jonathan. I really do. I just think everything will be, once they get the ground right. And Mike just told me they a modder came out with a mod to make the fruit types look more real, which is what Giant should have done before they released the game. It's just very disappointing that they leave it all up to the modders, you know. Okay, there's that. Man, I can't believe I've been on here already 3 hours and 10 minutes. It seems like it's been about 30 minutes tops. How many more? I got 2. Now you guys know, you see why it takes me so long to release the map, because it takes so long to do it. I'm just trying to move some lamps, ground lamps around, and it just takes forever for GE to highlight it so I can just move it. Now let's get this second to the last one. Let's see what else I needed to do. Oh shit. Damn it. I gotta get the, I'm not gonna do it now, I'll do it tomorrow. I'm gonna put some smokestacks on both of the fire departments and have smoke coming out of it like it was yesterday. And then I'm gonna be placing the police department right here. I'm not gonna have to close up this entrance either, because I'm gonna get, just like I did with this one, I took the whole mod, the placeable, and got rid of the big square area and just used the building. So did I can't remember, did I change these out from static so they won't be buried in the ground? I can't remember if I did that or not. Let's see. Velocity, maybe this one. I think I did, but I don't remember if I did. So let me check before I get off of here, because if it's not on the static, it will be buried in the ground. The wheels will be like sunk into the concrete. Let's see, which body. I did, but I changed this amulets over. Did I? Oh, I changed it with the other one that was already static. So yeah, it's gonna be. Yep, good. Okay, now I need to get this. Okay guys, that's about it for today. I'm sorry, I put myself on pause real quick. My beautiful best friend wife was calling. I am so blessed. I am so blessed to have married my best friend in the whole wide world. So, but she's on her way home, so I'm gonna go. We're gonna get something to eat, and no, I'm not gonna watch my figure tonight. So, but. I'll be back on tomorrow, I don't know, around 5 or 6 o'clock tomorrow night. Try to finish this up. I'm going to be working on my scene graph over here. There's some stuff on that's out of place that I'm going to put into different files. But other than that, I'm going to wait until I'm live and we'll put in the police department. I did all this yesterday, guys. Everything I'm doing now I did yesterday. But again, I couldn't get it to open. I couldn't get the game to load, so I had to go with my backup map and start over. So, okay, man. Guys, you have a... Okay, Pat, got a store to close. Okay, Paul. All right, buddy, you guys have a super blessed evening. Okay. Let me get over here and close it out. All right, guys.